Peace and love, family. I am Ocean Yinka, your favorite womb goddess. And as you can see, we are Yoni Steaming today. So if you want to learn how to Yoni Steam at home the correct way, then stay tuned. Okay, so I steam with the crock pot because it just makes sense. So I turn it on high before I do anything else. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put my spring water, go ahead and boil that. 1 bottle suffice. So 16 ounces, I go ahead and put that in my electric kettle and let that boil while I pick out my herbs that I'm gonna use for my steam. So I just go to my medicine cabinet and nothing too major, whatever I'm feeling in that moment. I don't have a specific herbs that I use for every steam. I always switch it up, but for sure raspberry leaf is going to go in every single steam I have because, if you know, you know. But yeah, I just use whatever herbs I'm feeling at the moment. And I specifically was doing this right before my period came on, so it was nothing major. So I put them in the kettle together, the crock pot together. And then I'm praying over these. I'm mixing and saying my intentions with my hands intentionally. And then pour the boiled water in here. You never want to let the herbs boil with the water because it's just going to dilute it and waste a lot of the medicinal purposes. So do it this way. Boil the water first, then mix it. And then the crock pot is already hot, so it's just gonna continue to allow it to be hot. Now, while that is brewing, I go ahead and I set the ambiance. So I am saging. I have a smoke bowl going. Y'all can't see that, but I got a smoke bowl going. Lightning is always in a way just because he's just always in a way, but I make sure that I bless my body, I purify my body, and also to shower first. I hear a lot of people say they shower after. Shower first, y'all. Shower before you do all of this. I don't know who told y'all to shower afterwards, but shower before you steam, and then you can take a little wash up or wipe up when you finish, but make sure y'all shower first and continue to dispel any negative energies, bless over, pray over your herbs and things of that nature as well. Okay, so this is a major part of Yoni steaming that nobody really talks about, and it is opening up your hips, your root chakra, your sacral chakra before you steam. So the reason why this is so important is because a lot of our trauma as women, we store it in our lower chakras. So if we are healing our womb, if we are setting intentions to heal the womb space, heal womb trauma, we want to make sure that we are opening our hips, that we are staying active. And as y'all can see, I've been struggling. I have not been stretching like I'm supposed to. But you guys, you need to open up your hips. So I do like a good 5 to 10 minutes. This one was kind of short. Well, I can say it was about 10 minutes, but I do all of my basics. This is what I consider like my basic before I do any type of yoga. Like this is what I do for like my rising routine. But you want to make sure that you are opening your hips as much as possible. The first pose that I just did, that is one of the key ones that you want to make sure that you incorporate. This one, not so much, but she gets the job done for sure. But this one, the child's pose, and also the windshield wipers, and you'll see me do the rest of those last two throughout this. But and the very last pose I don't know what that's called. I think it's called the cobra, if I'm not mistaken. The very last position that you see me in. But those are the main poses. If you don't do any other poses, make sure you do at least those 3 out of 4 of those poses. So yeah, like this is considered like the child's pose. So make sure that you are getting down as deep as possible and breathing. Breathing is essential when it comes to yoga. So make sure that you are breathing through all of these poses. But I'm not gonna talk this whole video, but I did want to like let you guys know why I was doing this. So I'll meet y'all back when I actually start steaming. This pose is something that I recommend you guys doing before bed every night, in addition to the child's pose. So like you can do this in bed. I literally do this like as soon as I lay down, or right before I lay down. I'll do this pose with both legs, and then I'll do the child's pose, and then I'll just lay down. But getting in the habit of opening up your hips regularly is definitely something that you want to start adding into your regimen on your womb healing journey, simply because like I just mentioned, like we store a lot of trauma in our hips, in our lower back, and in our womb space. So if you're trying to release emotional trauma and stress and things like that, you want to make sure that you are doing this consistently. Like I literally do this every single night, and I need y'all to get into the habit of doing it as well. Yeah, lighting is always in the way. I'm surprised it took him this long to get in the way, but he's always in the way. So if you have pets that are just nosy as hell, like lightning, if you want this to be like a sacred thing, then just get him out of the way. I usually have to, like, if I'm actually meditating, because he just feels like anytime I'm on the floor, then it's time to play. But usually I have to close the door when I first start, and then I'll let him back in when I start steaming. All right, y'all, so this is pretty much it. It's time to steam. I make sure that the gown is all the way to the floor. I steam for 35 to 45 minutes. And as you can see, I do a little hop up here, and I'm just spreading my butt cheeks so that I can make sure that the steam is going directly to my vaginal canal. Legs closed, butt cheek spread, and that's how you properly steam, y'all. So follow me for more womb healing tips, and let me know down in the comments if you are going to try this. Bye.